Well, there's a little peace and quiet right now. How are you doing? It's been a busy day today and it's been filled with lots of noise, but it's great to be here. I'm just going to have my first sip, or is it the second sip? How are you doing, guys? Welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day. It really has been a beautiful day. I'm just looking at this here, the tree with all the crystals on. And I'm just looking at one particular crystal at the moment, which has always caused controversy. Always. That's this one here. Citrine. But not the citrine that you would see in nature. It's citrine which has been fired, a bit like the aura quartz. But yeah, it's an interesting crystal at the moment and fascinating right now. And it's really funny because whenever something happens on mainstream, when it's Hollywood, it's fascinating. So I remember going with my daughter to watch a movie not so long ago, and I was laughing. And at that particular time I was working with citrine, different types of citrine, you know, whether they were little clusters, whether they were pointers, you know, fingers like this, or whether they were natural citrines. I mean, natural from where they come from, the original. They're a lot more denser in nature, and they're a lot more, they're not as bright and vibrant as the fired ones. So really you can easily spot the fired ones. Still a crystal, but fascinating. I mean, if you think about it, Moldavite flew from the cosmos, came into the atmosphere with great speed and hit into Germany in two separate places and created a crater. And at that very moment, with the power of that speed and energy and weight, and it just created this lava-like substance which spat out and created Moldavite, which is what I've got on right now. Piece of Moldavite right there, beautiful piece of Moldavite. And right next to that Moldavite here is also something else, which is called Silicon Valley. Terahertz as well, people name it too. There's lots of different ways people try and market it. For me, it's never been a case of, is it natural? Because I do agree to some extent that nature is all that ever should be. But then sometimes nature has a way of creating things that are also natural. So Mother Earth gives us volcanoes, and from that volcano she erupts all what she needs to breathe and release. And in that, when that lava comes down and settles and creates itself within the sea, wherever, it creates this pyrite and lava stone and so on. So it depends how you see it. It depends how you look at it. For me, it wasn't important. I know there's a lot of people out there who just refuse to even look at stones that are created, you know, heated and coloured and stuff. But I don't really have too much of an issue with that, because it's still a creation and there's still a unique energy in every form. You can argue the point that glass crystal also has a unique energy, because what is glass? It's ultimately sand. Have you ever looked at sand under a microscope? They're little tiny crystals. So for me, that's never been a huge issue in my life. The only thing I found with crystals, and certain crystals never vibrated to my wanting or feeling, Libyan glass, desert glass. I've never been drawn to it. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it and it doesn't work. It's just that there's crystals out there you're drawn to, just like people. You're drawn to certain people and not others. So it's to do with, I believe, vibration. Everything is energy. So I go with that. If something's introduced into my life and I feel that there's a kind of pull there, I'll go with that. It's called intuition. You follow your gut instinct. So yeah, I remember being at the, I remember actually working on, I saw these, well, they're these. I saw them. And there were a whole heap of them. And I said, oh my God, I was just drawn, not to the colour, I was just drawn to them. I felt the energy. And I said, these are citrines. Yeah, they've been fired, but they're beautiful. The energy within them feel really beautiful. And I couldn't explain. I had them in my hand and said, whoa. And how many did you want? All of them. Take them all. No idea why. Didn't know why. Wasn't sure. But I ended up buying 5 or 6 kilos of these fingers, pointers, citrine pointers. So I remember bringing them back to the academy, and it became really obvious that these crystals were pretty powerful. But I was getting ready for something for these crystals. Something's happening. Something's working on a different level, and I could feel the pull. And the pull to me is just hang back and wait. Just pull back a minute and wait and watch and feel. So I was seeing these crystals, and I could see the energy generating while I was doing pure energy healing, while all the academy students were healing, and I could see these citrines becoming more evident, more popular, and people were picking them up more. Why is that? I'm thinking. There's something in these crystals. There's something within this that is really starting to become evident that they're great. And of course, the colour at the moment is yellow. And we know Einstein talks about yellow. We know Don Tolman, these great people talk about yellow and how it protects against radiation. And that was fascinating to me. But there was much more than that. Yellow is the colour of the lion, the strength, the sun. All that radiates in its beautiful natural form of protection. Yellow is the colour of protection. We know this. Yellow is the inner lion to strengthen you, to give you that inner power, inner energy. So you vibrate at a more powerful, I can't find the word I'm really looking for, but when you are holding it and when you're working with it, you feel a lot stronger in so many ways. Hard to put my finger on it the correct way, I think, or the correct word I'm looking for. There isn't one, there's too many. Strength, inner power. I feel like a warrior. I feel like I can conquer anything. Yeah, the warrior energy. I feel very, very aware. I feel very awake. And so I started working with these fingers, citrine fingers. Anyway, people were asking me, these are beautiful. And I said, I don't know what it is yet. There's something about them. And I pulled back and I said, just leave them. They'll present themselves in good time. Anyway, as fate has it, as a synchronicity has it, my daughter said, can we go to the pictures? And I said, yeah. She was over here a while ago. And we went to watch this, I don't know, it was some Marvel thing, and I think it was Wonder Woman. And as I'm sat watching it, I'm like, oh my God. So they found this crystal. And of course, whenever you watch Hollywood, it's the wrong way around, inside out, back to front. It's a lie, it's a telegram. And sure enough, they found this crystal, and it was a citrine. So basically, this citrine was basically the whole film. And whoever held this citrine and made a wish, the wish would come true for them, but would create chaos for everybody else. So basically, they were saying that this citrine is cursed. Remember, back to front, inside out, the wrong way around. And I was laughing, and I said to my daughter, it's citrine. And she said, yeah, that's funny, Dad, isn't it? I said, yeah, really funny. Just like the movie Superman, holding the green crystal, the most powerful crystal in the world, that takes away your power. Oh yeah, sure it does. So that was Moldavite. Yeah, they called it kryptonite, but that was Moldavite. So it's so clever how they change everything to make things look bad. So everything that's bad is good, and everything that's good is bad in the eyes of these people who create these movies to send people programmed to believe in everything that's wrong in this world. So that was fascinating. Anyway, I was channeling some work, and as I was channeling it, I could feel the presence of 7 or 8 crystals by the side of me as I'm asking, how can we help with the energetic field of people who are ill right now because they may have toxins in their body because of a certain thing that's been pumped into everybody. And the energetic field around the world, what can we use? And citrine keeps coming up. For me, Moldavite is a very powerful crystal, and it really is the crystal of crystals. Silicon Valley is an amazing crystal now, helping us all through that radiation poisoning, that radiation soup all around us. What's happening now? People are finding the spike shedding now. People are going to the toilets. I've got loads of photos my clients have sent me with, I don't know what on earth is coming out of them, because they're living with people who have had. So I have to be careful what's being said now, because people are really starting to lose their profile. They're starting to lose their platforms because they dare speak the truth about something that the world media is trying to stop. So protecting yourself from that, healing yourself from that energy. The crystals that I choose right now are shungite is fantastic, Moldavite incredible, Silicon Valley, terahertz fantastic, but citrine, there's just something about citrine. Put citrine with Tektite and just watch what happens. Just give that a try. If you want to enhance that energy, then put citrine, Tektite and Herkimer diamond, put them together. Get them together and see what happens. Even if you use Tektite with citrine, just give that a try. I'm not just saying this, I really think that citrine is going to be that one crystal that is making a massive difference for people who want to protect themselves in an energetic field when they're with and around people who have been jabbed. Is it helping people who have been jabbed? So far, 3 nights ago, I was asked to help somebody who's had 2 J's. I sent healing, nothing. 2 nights ago, somebody sent me a message. Their father is in a bad place. How many? 2 jabs, okay. I sent healing, nothing. Last night, I was sent a message by somebody else. Could you please help my mum? I said, I'll start tonight. I've had no mention, nothing's been said. So my work predominantly has been, can you send healing to somebody? And then, thank you so much, they're feeling a lot better. That's 99% of my 18 years work daily. And like, you get used to it. It's like, yeah, because healing works. Yet nobody contacts me back after I've given absent healing, as if to say, thanks, we've seen a massive difference. So I'm being persecuted for this by other healers, saying that's not very good to say. It's wrong to say. You're putting bad energy out there, and I'm not, guys. I'm not putting bad energy. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not a fluffy. I believe in truth. I believe what's right is right, and whether it's not right, I'm not bothered. I'll say it. It's not right, mate. Not in my world, not in my experience, because there's no proof. You ask me if there's proof of healing forms of cancer, if there's proof of healing irritable bowel, kidney failure, all of those things. I can give you them proof. I've been in hospitals and worked with people when doctors have said you're going to die, and they're still here today after me spending 7 days with them, giving them healing. I can give you names. I can give you proof. I can give you proof of nurses who have come to me with cancer, and that cancer's shriveled up and gone after a healing session. I can give you that in proof. You can look at the testimonies on my website. They're real names on there. You can see the famous stars, that only a few, but a lot of the famous that I worked with didn't want to be recognized by me because their profile would go down. But a lot of them who were going through terrible pain and suffering, mental, dealing with people who have had psychiatrists for 30 years, and one healing session, all of a sudden, no need for a psychiatrist. Why is that? Because healing works. A true healer can help heal, no problem. Help heal you, because you heal yourself. You just need to get in there and know exactly what to clear. And that's kind of easy for me. That's been easy for my work. Really easy. No problem at all, because I know it works. It's genuine. But when people are forcing me to say something that isn't true, when people are trying to sway me by saying that's negative and wrong, well, you liked me when I said all the good things, but now you don't like me when I'm saying things that aren't so good. But they're still both truths. Whether it's positive truth or negative truth, it's still truth. And why should you slander? Why should you bribe in your kind, nice ways because you're frightened of losing business because I'm saying it's not working for me, so you're worried that people think it's not going to work for you? Well, that's not fair. Truth is truth. It doesn't matter how it hits home. Your experience might be different from mine. And why would you be upset with me if you're getting hits? Because I'm saying, hey, please tell me. I'm asking you, if you are helping people who have had that twice, who are literally in a deep state of pain and suffering, mental, physically, emotional, tell me what you did. Tell me where you went. I'm so keen to know. So I've dealt with over 100 clients now. Okay, nothing. Please tell me. I've tried the whole body system. Can't find anything. Can't find the energy what I'm used to working with. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, but you're a healer. I'm only a healer because I'm used to knowing what energy is, because I've worked with thousands of people. But this energy is different now, because whatever is gone in is changed the whole of that energetic system. It's not the same. It's nice that a few of you were contacting me saying it's true, but it would be even nicer if you went out and said it publicly. Why don't you? I ask that because what are you afraid of? Because one day you'll look back on this day and you'll be known as speaking the truth when everybody else didn't say anything. And by saying nothing, that doesn't exempt you and say, well, if I don't say anything, then that's okay. No, it isn't okay. If you know it's true what I'm saying and you're experiencing the same thing, as a healer, you should tell the truth. You should share it to the world. There's another block if you don't. It's another issue. It's another step back from humanity. So, yeah, citrine is a great crystal. Is it helping with the double jab? I don't know. Nobody's saying anything yet. I'm asking every day. I'm sending crystals to people who have, and please let me know. Nothing. And if there was something, I'd be okay. Let's go with that. But let's just say that it's interesting right now that the colour yellow, and it makes sense. Why would you want to take away the sun right now? Why would you want to cover the sun? Makes sense if you think about it. Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, Matt. No, I'm not. But why would you want to take away the sun unless the sun has the energy to help heal suffering? Why would you want to stick people inside? So there's something in this, and maybe one day in 10 years we might be proven right. But I think yellow is the colour we need to focus on. Yellow, whatever is yellow, whatever's it yellow, what's yellow? Banana, what's in banana? Potassium. Hey, who knows? Yellow, what else is yellow? What other fruit is yellow? Lemon. So my suggestion right now, what I'm attuned to, what I'm feeling right now, what's making sense is everything yellow is good. Follow the yellow. So citrine is a beautiful crystal. You might argue that it's more orange. That's fine. Yeah. I guess that's it today, guys. I love you all. It's nice having a chat today. Food for thought. We're in extreme process. We're in the middle of something, which is true. It's an experiment. And that experiment, one can only understand it and can take years. I don't think there's a miracle drug or anything, but hey, yellow, grapefruit. I know somebody who's just boiled some beautiful lemon peels and some grapefruit peels and for a few hours, and it's in my fridge and I've been taking it every day. Yellow. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I wish you a lovely day, guys. Don't forget that there is an offer on at the moment for Diary of an Accidental Psychic on my website, and it's free to download. And funnily enough, in here, and this was written when was it written? 2013, 2012. The Healer and the Tree. Nice story. Hang on, let's have a look. So the elements of healing. Here's just one section. The elements of healing. The sun. It's a good time to begin your healing process. It's a good time to protect yourself. Use crystals, use oils, use incense. Eat correctly. Only natural fruit and vegetables. Look towards the herbs. Look towards the herbs. Look towards the crystals, because they vibrate at a great energy of protection, as you all know. Have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Thank you for going to Bajerski.com and buying your authentic crystals, oils and incense that I've worked with for 18 years. I hope that they make a huge difference in your life. And thank you once again for being with me today and enjoying this short chat. And it's so good to have a bit of peace in this academy today. Right now, I'm going to enjoy every moment of it, and I'm just about to give a beautiful healing session, absent healing session. So have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Shine bright. Take care. Bye for now.